Mr. Thomas, and this is
Sydney.
I am Ben.
I'm Jack.
And yeah, here's my speech. There's nothing so American as our national parks. Teddy Roosevelt, 26th President of the United States. Good afternoon, everyone. Today I would like to talk to you about the United States National Park System. Established in 1916, the National Park System is a network of protected areas that spans across the United States and its territories. The system includes national parks, national monuments, national historic sites, and many other types of protected areas, all managed by the National Park Service. The best memories of my life have been inside of National Park territory, and I've been fascinated by them my entire life. First, I will discuss the grandeur of these parks and the iconic natural features that are very well known and beloved by Americans nationwide. Second, I will discuss the level of conservation these parks obtain. And finally, I will discuss the major challenges of the national parks. There are currently 63 national parks in the United States, each one offering a unique and unforgettable experience. Some of the most famous parks include Yellowstone, Yosemite, and the Grand Canyon, but there are many more that are equally as impressive. The National Park Service manages over 84 million acres of land, including 423 national park sites in the U.S., Puerto Rico, Guam, and the United States Virgin Islands. Yellowstone National Park was the first national park to be established in the world in 1872. The National Park Service is responsible for preserving some of the most iconic natural landmarks in the U.S., including the Grand Canyon, Yosemite, and Zion National Park. They also manage historic sites like the Statue of Liberty, the Washington Monument, and the Lincoln Memorial. They employ over 20,000 people, including rangers, scientists, historians, and other specialists. Every year, they host over 330 million visitors to their national parks and other protected areas. They're also responsible for protecting and preserving endangered species, including the gray wolf, the grizzly bear, and the bald eagle. They're constantly working to preserve and protect the environment, including reducing waste and using sustainable practices in their operations, and they support research and scientific inquiry to better understand and protect the natural and cultural resources under their care. They offer a wide range of activities, including hiking, camping, fishing, wildlife, viewing, and much more. In fact, there is something for everyone in the parks, regardless of age or ability level. Whether you are looking for a relaxing getaway or an adventure of a lifetime, the National Park System has you covered. One of the most important aspects of the National Park System is its conservation efforts. The parks are home to many endangered species and unique ecosystems, and it is the job of the National Park Service to protect these areas for future generations to enjoy. This includes managing wildlife populations, controlling invasive species, and promoting sustainable practices within the parks. One thing you always see when you hike at the national parks is a sign that says "Leave no trace." I make my best efforts to pick up trash every time I see it on a hike. But the benefits of the National Park System go beyond conservation. The parks are also important for the economy, providing jobs and boosting local businesses in nearby communities. In fact, a recent study found that the parks generate over $40 billion in economic activity each year. From little restaurants outside of the parks to the stores inside of them, they help small businesses nationwide. Despite the many benefits of the National Park System, Despite the benefits of the National Park System, the parks face many challenges. Climate change, overcrowding, and budget cuts are just a few of the issues that the National Park Service must navigate. Additionally, some parks are struggling to attract a diverse group of visitors, which is a key goal for the National Park Service. So, what can we do to support the National Park System? One of the most important things we can do is visit the parks ourselves, even if it means taking a plane, riding a boat, going all over. By visiting and experiencing the parks firsthand, we can gain greater appreciation for their value and importance. Additionally, we can support the parks by volunteering, donating, and advocating for their protection. There are also residency programs for people that are looking to be rangers, which can be a great summer program for anyone interested. In conclusion, the national park system is a vital part of our country's heritage. When Teddy Roosevelt said, "There's nothing so American as our national parks," he was meaning that it is important that we all get the chance to go visit them and go see the beauty for ourselves. There's nothing like waking up from your tent and seeing the beautiful half dome covered in sun, the morning sun of the the sun of the morning. With over 63 parks to choose from, there's no shortage of opportunities to explore, learn, and connect with nature. I encourage each of you to visit a national park soon and do your part in supporting these incredible places for generations to come. Thank you. Now, do you guys have any questions?
What is the National Park of Zion? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Zion.
What is that?
It's in Utah, southern Utah, and it's a bunch of red rocks and you can climb anywhere. It's really fun.
Okay, interesting.
Anybody else have a question? Jack, you have any else?
What's your favorite national park?
My favorite national park is the North Cascades National Park in Washington State.
Why?
Because you can see Mount Rainier in the view, but it's also just beautiful. It's like the most beautiful mountains in the world.
How many national parks have you been to?
Well, I've gone to a national park every single year of my life, and a lot of them I've gone to multiple, so I don't really know what that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a lot. I love them. Okay, thank you.